Welcome. This is a space to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let yourself drift away. The story you're about to hear invites you to cross the threshold of the ordinary and walk without hurry through a forest where every shadow hides a secret and every whisper carries a message. Settle in, let the words wrap around you, and prepare to enter the whispers of the enchanted forest. Eliot lived in a small village surrounded by misty hills and ancient woods. He was a curious child, always searching for answers in the wind's murmur and the trembling of the leaves. One afternoon, while chasing a firefly brighter than the rest, he wandered deeper into the forest without realizing it. The familiar path disappeared, replaced by towering trees covered in moss, watching him silently. The forest was not cruel, but it was mysterious. Roots twisted together as if guarding ancient secrets, and the sun's rays barely filtered through the canopy. That was when he met Thistle, a talking fox with reddish fur and wise eyes. Thistle didn't just speak, he understood. He saw that Eliot was lost, but also that this wasn't an ordinary kind of lost. He guided the boy through hidden paths, past whispering bushes and stones that shivered when touched. Along the way, Eliot shared dinner with owls who sang lullabies in forgotten tongues and crossed rivers where the water didn't reflect the sky, but his own memories. Each creature he met taught him something: the courage to face the unknown, the sweetness of listening without interrupting, the beauty of waiting without despair. At the heart of the forest, he encountered Lyra, a willow spirit with an ethereal face and a voice like the breeze. She had witnessed centuries of history beneath the leaves. She told Eliot that he had been chosen not to escape the forest. Eliot never knew how long he stayed. The forest didn't measure time like clocks do, days, perhaps weeks. But when he finally returned home, everything seemed both the same and entirely different. The stars murmured secrets, the wind spoke to him, and every creature, no matter how small, seemed to have something to say. People in the village looked at him strangely, as if something inside him had changed, as if his eyes reflected things impossible to name. And it was true. He had changed, not in body, but in soul. He knew not everyone could see what he had seen, but he also understood that if they listened closely enough, they might also hear the whispers of the enchanted forest. From then on, Eliot dedicated his days to sharing the forest's teachings, writing stories, comforting the sorrowful, guiding those who felt lost, because he knew that somewhere deep within every heart, there's a forest calling, a path waiting to be discovered, and a fox that guides in silence. Sometimes, on the quietest nights, he could be seen walking alone toward the edge of the woods, not to lose himself again, but to greet the trees, hear the news from the owls, and remember Lyra, who still whispers through the leaves when someone stops long enough to listen. And so, with his feet on the ground and his soul in the unseen, Eliot continued to live, knowing that wonder is never far, only just beyond where fear ends and awe begins. Thank you for allowing yourself to be carried away by this story. May the echoes of the forest accompany your dreams, and may you always remember to listen, even to the faintest of whispers.